High-Speed Rail 2, or HS2 for short, is a planned high-speed rail network for the UK linking London to many other major cities across Britain. The reason for its construction is to increase the capacity of the existing UK rail network, which at current is nearing saturation. In addition, the project aims to drastically reduce travel times between major British cities. It is estimated that the cost of the project will exceed £50 billion, making it arguably the most expensive project attempted by a British government during peacetime. The construction and operation of this high-speed rail network brings with it many social and environmental consequences, hence posing the question, is it ethically correct for the government to push forward with this project in light of these consequences, especially when there are more pressing socio-political matters which greater justify the financial investment? In addition, is it also ethically correct for engineers to be working on this project, given the concerns regarding its potential consequences? In an era of budget cuts, underpaid and overworked junior doctors, and a struggling National Health Service, spending on trains is not of the highest priority, especially when the proposed network will only benefit a small section of the population who regularly travel between major British cities. Is it ethically correct, therefore, to justify the building of a new transport link when the population's health is being put at risk by failing to provide adequate healthcare services? The benefit of improved speed is also debatable, given that many people can now work on laptops away from the office, and to what extent will a reduction in travel time truly benefit passengers? In addition, there is no guarantee that the demand for the service will be there, and why take that risk when there are other alternatives to the saturated capacity problem that the UK network currently faces, for example, increasing train length on existing trains. Environmentally, HS2 will also provide a net contribution to greenhouse gases, as well as have an impact on a range of wildlife species and habitats. The project will also be a large source of noise pollution, meaning people living in the vicinity of the track may be forced to move home should they wish to avoid the noise. High-speed rail, however, will encourage more people to travel by train as opposed to by car, which will relieve gridlock within city centres. Therefore, it is not only of benefit to rail travellers, but also to drivers from the less congested roads. High-speed rail will also take travel away from short-distance air travel, leaving a lower carbon footprint overall due to reduction in the number of domestic flights. The project will also provide jobs, stimulate economic activity, and once completed, journey times between major British cities will have drastically reduced. The financial investment will be spread out over 15 to 20 years, thus making it affordable for the UK. Trains also have a better safety record than roads, resulting in only 0.3 deaths per billion kilometres travelled as opposed to the 1.9 by car, meaning HS2 will provide a safer mode of transport and save lives. In regards to this project, the possible courses of action to be taken are as follows. Firstly, the project can be taken forward as planned, providing new transport links from London to Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, Sheffield, and further onto Edinburgh and Glasgow. The second course of action is to reduce the scale of the project to cover only those areas in greatest need of the network. The plans may also be postponed until the country is in a better economic situation, or be cancelled completely. From a utilitarian perspective, one that maximises benefit for the most parties, I believe that the project should be gone ahead with as planned because it offers the potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and thus our impact on the environment. In addition, it will increase economic activity and the level of convenience for travellers of all types. In this regard, I believe that the construction of the network benefits more people than if the network were not to be built, and hence justifies the large financial investment. In addition, there is no evidence to suggest that the project will cause more social and environmental harm than other large-scale engineering projects, and with such large potential benefits to the population of the UK, I feel as though it is both ethically acceptable for both the government to push forward with this project, as well as for engineers to contribute to its construction.